Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. We're here at the greatest muscle car show in the planet, Rosemont Convention Center, Muscle Car and Corvette National. I'm here with Henry. Henry, what's your last name?
Lepp.
And Henry, where are you from?
Rivers, Manitoba, Canada.
So my Canadian friend here has brought a great car. And what did you bring today?
Brought a 1965 Chevelle with the option 396, so it's a Z16 option from the factory.
Z16, we call it Z16 here in the States. Thanks so much for bringing this car. Bev, thank you. I'm going to grab the cameras I usually do. Let's take a look at your super cool car. Tell me about the license plates, the RPO Z16. What does that mean?
That means it's a regular production option from General Motors, and that was their code, Z16 was the code for that 396 option.
Now the funny thing about this is that this option, you can see the underside of this car too, is spectacular. This option was only in how many cars?
201.
And
200 hardtops, one convertible, which has not been found.
And this is 65, so I mean, you never see this car. And here at the Muscle Car and Corvette National, look, they're lined up. There's actually 10 of them. But we picked Henry's car because number one, it's a great looking car. Number two, it was perfectly positioned so that we can video this car from where we're at. So let's take a look at the overall side of this car. That looks great. Let's get some of the details. Henry, come with me. So how long you had it, you said?
3 years.
3 years. What made you get a Malibu Z16?
Well, my dream car, I couldn't get one, of course, when I was 18. I got a 1965 Malibu SS, but not with this option. So I had an opportunity 3 years ago to get one, and I jumped on it, I guess.
So this is the best of the best.
Yeah.
And these are gold line.
Yes.
That were all standard with that option.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to see some things on this car that are really specific to this car. Really cool mirrors there, little side vent windows there.
Yes.
And on the back, we've got a very smooth quarter. Did it come with a stereo? Was that the way they all came?
They came with, AM, FM, with the equalizer.
With an equalizer, so you won't see that.
And a 4-speaker system.
Really?
Yeah.
So the 4 speakers was standard in the Z16 option.
Yeah.
And one of the ways you could tell the Z16 option, look how clean it is underneath it too, is what? The back of the car helps out.
Yes, it has this special trim which was not available on any other Z6, on any other Malibu.
So that was one of the special features. Before I forget, I want to give you just a little history lesson. For those of you who want to stop on any piece here, you can read some of the details about this car. Like so, and we realize there's one update. What's the update? We've got the M20 close option ratio, 4-speed. It's actually a wide ratio. Wide ratio. Okay. Well, so anybody who wants to make a comment on YouTube, we already know that, so you don't have to tell us, and we're good there. All right. That being said, let's go right back to our main attraction, the car. Please open the door for me.
Okay.
And we've got kind of a light that we can kind of flash into the interior. We're going to put a little more light in there. Look at the door. And kind of a neat badging there. You can see with the pedals. Look at the steering wheel. And you've got the 3 pedals. Take a look at the 160 mile an hour dash. Can I have that for just a second? Thanks. I want to do it like that. Let's do that so we can see it like so. And here's that radio option. Take a look at that. That's the equalizer. That would seem like a big deal option in that time frame. And there's the factory clock that comes on all of them. Look at it. Looks like a tack, but it's a clock. And then the Malibu SS on the far side. You've got this great stick shift with the nice console up the center and the wonderful bucket seats. The headliner just looks great, as you can see. I'll let the camera kind of catch up to that. But let's take a look under the hood. I'll continue to hold this light, if you don't mind. It's a little bit darker under the hood, but it won't be now. And the chrome head covers, the tag on the car that you can see there. Love the details. A neat thing, Henry, tell me a little bit about that air filter or air intake.
That's the factory air cleaner. It came with the 396 emblem bolt on, which is unique to this car as well. So it's not just a decal; it's an actual emblem.
Now, what was the challenge that they had with them emblems with that one?
I guess some of the bolts would fall off inside and go in the carburetor.
That would be a problem.
That would be a problem, yes.
That's not a good thing with the car. All right, we're going to skip that. Nice job, Chevrolet, other than that piece there. But it rarely happened. Fair enough. That's almost like a wise tale. I don't think it happened very often.
No.
Would you? Yeah, no, not too bad. All right, we actually have the correct battery, but we want to start it for you. So let's do just that. Let's start it. Let's get a little exhaust note. That starts better than my new car. The exhaust. One of the exhausts there. Okay, let's shut her down. Henry, let's shut the door. Let's shut the hood. Stand right next to her. Henry, first of all, thanks for bringing your car all this way to the show, because that was real dedication. And thanks so much for being at the Muscle Car Show, and more importantly, thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.